Hi guys, welcome back. So now here in this session, I'll explain enterprise structure and basic setting. So guys, from here onwards, the practical session is started, and I hope your SAP server is ready. You have already taken the server access, your ID, password, everything is ready with you. So now, so what is this enterprise structure and basic setting? Why to configure this? How to configure this? Everything I'll explain here in details. Okay. So if we talk about, look at here, enterprise structure, it is also called organization's structure. Okay. Enterprise structure represent the business structure of a particular organizations. Business structure, I mean to say, guys, we can say a kind of hierarchy. Okay. Because if you talk about the reports, organizations require reports at various level, multiple level, different level, right? See, I've quoted the example of Tata Motor. So Tata Motor, now let's suppose if Tata Motor has to publish the report, right, that is called financial statement, that will be generated at Tata Motor level. Okay, that is for external reporting, that is called legal reporting. But within Tata Motor, Tata Motor is having management. So Tata Motor management requires reports at different level, at micro level, right? Let's suppose in Tata Motor they are having two different area of business. One is like manufacturing segment is there, another service segment is there, and they want to see the report separately. That what is the revenue they have generated from manufacturing area, business area, and what is the total revenue they have generated from service area, right? So that is the internal requirement, isn't it? So here now, so these all things will be set up in the form of enterprise structure. I'll show you everything practically, guys. No need to worry. Okay. So here enterprise structure is the initial step of your implementations. In the sense, the implementations will be started from enterprise structure itself. No matter whichever modules are there, say for example, finance module. Here also we have to configure. We have to start from enterprise structure onwards. Even if you have SD module, MM module, there also you'll be having, enterprise structure will be there. Okay. So now here certain example I've written like company code, business area. Just now I quoted the example of business area, guys. Sales organization, purchase organizations. Now the sales organization, that is the part of SD. Purchase organization, that comes under material management module. But again, FI is having integrations, in the sense finance is having integration with SD module also, MM module also. So even we have to set up sales organization also, purchase organizations also, but later, not right now. Okay. Then plant, profit center, cost center, multiple things are there. Okay. So now we have to configure these all things in the sense, not right now I'm talking about, because as I said, like sales organization, purchase organizations will be set up later. But right now some minimum things we have to set up so that we can start our configurations. Okay. What are the things we have to set up now? So as I said, like it represents a kind of business structure, or in the form of, we can say, in the form of hierarchy, I can say. Okay, look at here in this PPT. I think some more clarity will be there. Okay. Now, so if you talk about Tata Motor, because I've quoted example of Tata Motor. Tata Motor is a subsidiary of Tata Group. So at top level, what is there, guys? A group company, that is Tata Group, right? Within Tata Group, we are having multiple subsidiary. We have Tata Motor, we have Tata Steel, we have Tata Chemical, we have Tata Cements, isn't it? So one by one, we have to do. First of all, let's suppose if Tata Group, uh, like let's suppose if the Tata Group says like, okay, the first implementations will be done for Tata Motor. So we have to implement SAP in Tata Motor first. And after that, once it is executed, everything executed successfully, then we can move for Tata Steel. That is called rollout. Then Tata Chemical. That is another rollout. Then Tata Cement. That is another rollout. Right? This is how it will be. Okay. Now, so first of all, Group organizations, group company is there. Then we are having subsidiaries. Now, as I said, like this implementations will be done for Tata Motor. Within Tata Motor also we are having two different area of business. Let's suppose manufacturing segment is there, service segment is there. So at this level, so if they want to see, like let's suppose at group level, this is called consolidated report, isn't it? So at group level, so what we have to do, guys, when we post the transactions, say for example, total expenses. Okay. Total expenses, let's suppose at group level, what is the overall expense, right? At company code level, what is the overall expense? Again, within company code, we are having like, let's suppose they want to see for this manufacturing area, what is the overall expense or revenue? For this service area, what is the overall expense revenue? I'm just quoting a very simple example, guys. I'm not going to go in what to say so much details because as I said, like this is just beginning, just starting. There are multiple things I have to explain one by one in details, and everything I'll explain practically also. So no need to worry. I know at this point of time the visualizations will be very less. In the sense, whatever I'm able to visualize, I know you guys are not able to visualize. But have some patience. Everything you guys will be able to understand. Okay, because my explanation is very, very, very simple. You can compare with anybody in the market, right? Multiple tutorials are there, isn't it? So I try to explain the things in a simplest way, isn't it? So no need to worry. Again, in manufacturing also, that can be further, we can have certain plants also will be there. Like manufacturing means we are having certain that can be divided into certain plant. Okay. Plant also will be created later. But these things we have to set up. I'll just do one thing, guys. Now let me open an Excel sheet. Now here I have opened an Excel sheet. Try to understand. Say for example, we have, let's suppose certain rent amount is paid to a particular vendor. Okay. So now what is happening? So here, or else like not to the vendor, let's suppose rent account paid to a particular owner. Okay. So it is paid in the form of check. So here bank will come into picture, right? So if this account, if this entry, if this transactions, we have to record here in SAP. So what will be the accounting entry, guys? Here, a rent account, debit, a particular amount, say for example, this 2000, and bank account will be credited. Bank account will be credited again with the same amount. So this rent account is one GL, bank account is another GL. So rent GL debit and bank GL credit. But the question is now this transaction belongs to which subsidiary? Tata Motor, Tata Steel at the time of posting the transactions when the users, let's suppose, let me open the SAP here and I'll show you something. Okay. Company code we have to set up manually, but let me log in here first. Now, so look at here, guys. Now the company code. Uh, okay. So if I have to post a transactions, I'll use a transaction code. What is this transaction code? That also you guys will come to know. Now, so when we post the transactions, look at here. I'll just do one thing. Right now, I'm having multiple company code I have created. Okay, this is a test company code. When I have to explain, if I have to quote some certain example, practically I'll use this company code. But no need to worry. I'll create one company code also, and I'll show you everything practically. And the way I'm explaining the things along with me also, along with me, you guys also have to proceed along with me. Okay. Now, so first of all, when we have to post these transactions, so the question is, this transactions belongs to which subsidiary? Tata Motor or Tata Steel? So look at here. Here we are having company code. Okay, click here. And here we have to enter a code. Okay. So if it is here, like let's suppose this transactions belongs to Tata Motor. So do we need to type Tata Motor entire name? Do we need to type entire name like Tata Steel or Tata Chemical? If an organization is having a very big name, some 50 character length, 60 character length, do we need to type the entire name, guys? No. SAP says instead of typing this entire name, you just create a code. Let's suppose for Tata Motor, I have created a code TM01. Okay. For Tata Steel, I have created a code TS01. So at the time of transaction posting, if the transactions belongs to Tata Motor, we can enter here TM01. TM01. Okay. And now here we can enter all the details. Here we can give the GL code. If it is debit, you can select debit. If it is credit, you can select credit. And then here, whatever amount is there, debit amount we can enter, right? Credit amount we can enter. So look at here. So this is how it is going to happen, guys. If it is Tata Steel, you can again, we can switch. We can give TS01. You can press enter. Now it is Tata Steel, right? So what is this? This is called company code. Whatever subsidiaries are there, that will be created here into SAP in the form of company code. Okay. So Tata Motor, Tata Steel, these can be created into SAP here in the form of company code. Okay. So what we have to do? We have to create the company code. Now again the question is, this Tata Motor is the subsidiary of Tata Group, right? Tata Steel, right? This is the subsidiary of Tata Group. Okay. So this Tata Group also we have to set up into SAP, guys. So group company we have to create in the form of company. Okay. Tata Group. That is going to be created in the form of company. So what we have to set up? We have to set up company. We have to set up company code. We have to set up business area, right? I've shown you guys here. So here we can change the company code, Tata Motor, Tata Steel. So here, generally what happen when you post a transactions, this transactions belongs to which subsidiary? That subsidiary will be, right? That is going to be that subsidiary we have to enter. So that subsidiary will be set up in the form of company code. Okay. Now this transactions belongs to like which group company. So group company will be set up here in the form of company. So this is how the, generally when you post the transactions, then what happened? We can enter these details, isn't it? If this transactions belongs to which business area, that business area also we can enter here, guys. Here we are having, if you come this side, okay, then here we are having business area and multiple other options are also there. Here we can enter the business area, right? And okay, so apart from this company can be determined by system automatically. Look at here, this trading partner is nothing but this company only. Okay, that we, when we create the GL, we are having options to specify this. Okay, so these things, first of all, this TM01, TS01, I'm able to enter here. How I'm able to enter, guys? Because this is already created. This is already set up. Now what we have to do, since our implementation is started here for Tata Motor, so now a fresh company code, business area, these things we have to set up, right? So this is called enterprise structure. Now we are having basic setting. Basic setting means multiple things are there in basic setting, guys. That is also I'll explain in details, because you need to know the logic behind each and every what is, why do we set up like let's suppose this company code or business area, or like this is okay, this is enterprise structure. So when we post a transactions, we have to segregate that, okay, this transactions belongs to which company code, which business area, those things are there, that's fine. But again, some other things are also there. Other things means uh, let's suppose what is the posting period. Okay, posting period, where you can see we have like F-02 transaction code. When we use there, you'll be having posting period options will be there. Okay, posting period in the sense like when the transaction you are posting. So what is in which month, right? So that is called posting period. What is your fiscal year, financial year? So these all things we have to specify, we have to create, we have to set up here into company code. Financial year means whether it is calendar year or non-calendar year, right? See, I'll tell you now what is your financial year. That is called fiscal year. Okay, I'm typing in shortcut. Don't look at the spellings. Fiscal year. So fiscal year we have to set up. Financial year we have to set up into SAP. Why? Because it could be calendar year or it could be non-calendar year. If it is calendar year, then January equals to first period. February is equal to second period. But if it is non-calendar year, in non-calendar year, let's suppose if we follow April to March, then April onwards the first period is started. First month is started. April is the first month, right? May is the second month. So these all things we have to configure into SAP, guys. Okay, so that's the reason. So first of all, what happened, guys? The every configurations are started from enterprise structure onwards. So first of all, what we have to do? First of all, we have to create at least this company we have to set up. We have to set up company code. We have to set up business area, right? Plant will be set up later. Plant also we have to create, but not right now. That will be set up later when we start FIMM integrations. There we have to create the plant code. Okay, in everything in SAP, everything we have to create in the form of code. Okay, we have to set up in the form of, in the sense like, let's suppose I said company code. Okay, what is the benefit of this? Instead of typing or writing a complete name, which may take time for every transactions, if you have to write the name of entire company, how much time it takes? Whereas SAP says that no need to worry, just create a code. If you give TM01, I will understand that yes, it is Tata Motor. If you give TS01, this is Tata Steel. This is what the benefit. Very quickly enter the code. It means that TM01 means Tata Motor, TS01 means Tata Steel, TC01 means Tata Cement, right? Like that. So this is how we have to. So hope you guys are having some idea that why do we need to set up this enterprise structure here into SAP, right? Enterprise structure. This is what the use of enterprise structure, right? While posting the transactions, we have to specify so that at the time of reporting, you can see the report at different level. At group, if you want to see the consolidated report, it means at group company level, in the sense company level, we can see the report, right? Then subsidiary, we are having company code. Within company code, let's suppose we can have some other options also, in the sense like, see, business area is a client level setting, but right now I will not go in those things because I know it is going to create the confusion. But yes, let's suppose for Tata Motor, we have created two different business area. So again, at that level also, you can see the report, isn't it? So this is what the use of enterprise structure. Now, hope you guys are having some idea, some little bit understanding. And now I'll explain how to create this into SAP. So you have to create, and one more thing is there, guys. Okay, it's not possible to understand the logic behind each and everything within a single session. Okay, so when you guys are watching this, you watch a continuous, like, because some 7-8 complete recordings are there. I think 7-8, yeah, more than 7-8 recordings will be there. So enterprise structure, once the enterprise structure and basic settings are completed, then GL setting will be there. That also will be explained in details. And then after, once the transaction is posted, these transactions, once I post the transactions, then what will happen? Again, in a reverse way, all the explanations will be there. Practically, I'll show again the usage of entire things, and then the picture will be 100% clear. Okay, so have some patience, see each and everything one by one, and the way I'm doing the configurations, follow me blindly, guys. Okay, the way I have created company code, you guys also have to create the way I'm going to create the company code, business area, and whatever other configuration steps are there. In the same way, you guys also have to proceed further. And at last, once again, I'll say that I hope the server is ready for you people. So if server is ready, then in next session, I'm explaining here, I'm showing here how the company code, these things are getting created, and you guys also have to create in that way itself.